Hey guys, Chris here. Just wanted to do a quick review of the Fenix LD20. I've had this light for some time, actually getting plenty of data on it, running it, seeing what I really thought of this light. Never invested too much into LED lights, but after reading a couple reviews, watching a couple reviews on from my friends on YouTube, I decided to go with the Fenix LD20. Remarkable light. The functions, it says on the box, max of 180 lumens, 6 types of output, 2 AA batteries. That's what really sold me on it. And it's waterproof, the IPX8, which means about 2 meters for standard 2 meters for I believe 1 hour. Not sure, I have to double check my ratings. But just wanted to go through, show y'all what all it comes with. This is the actual light itself. Like I said, I have been using it, and actually there's a marking on it. Didn't know that was on there. I'm running lithium batteries in here. The Energizer lithiums. I do have some rechargeable ones. I decided to run with the lithiums. Just see how these go. See what kind of performance I really get out of them. Super lightweight. That makes this thing one of my favorite flashlights of all time, ever. It's a great size, weight. I could use it every day. It could be carried without any problems. There's nothing that this light won't do. Now, when you throw that up into comparison with the Streamlight Stylus Pro, okay, yeah, it's a lot bigger than the Streamlight Stylus Pro. This is rocking double A's, or triple A's, 2 triple A's. This is rocking 2 double A's. A little bit more power, but what really sells this light for me is the fact that you get 180 lumens and you get 6 types of output. You get a fast strobe. I'll cycle through these really quick. This is your standard high, medium, and low, and there's your SOS strobe. Alright, and then if you turn the bezel, you go to turbo mode. Turbo mode is super bright. That's 180 lumens. And I'll throw the specs up there on the screen for y'all just so you can get an idea of how long it'll last over these different cycles. And then whenever you double click, you get the strobe, and that thing is blinding. I've blinded a few of my friends with it just in playing around. A few things that I really find cool about this: it's made of aircraft anodized aluminum. Really awesome. Heavy duty. The tail cap, the tail switch is protected by not a fully rounded metal rim, but a half, which is great in tactical situations. So that way you can really feel that button, and you can still get into it, across it, and come in through the top if you need to. But it won't allow a gloved finger to not be able to depress it. Another thing, the only thing that I'm not a fan of is when it was full circle. When a lot of other lights that have a full cover will stand up much easier. This wants to fall over just a little bit, and in fact, it's not wanting to stand up here. This cushioned mat, it's just not 100% level, so it's not wanting to stand up. But you get it on a nice wood surface, it will stand up quite fine, and you can use it as a torch that way. So back to the light. The bezel is slightly cavitied for tactical, as a striking. You can use it as a striking weapon if need be, which is a benefit. But like I said, what really sold it for me was 2 AAs. Anybody knows 2 AA lights, super easy to find, super cheap. You can run them all day. and not break your bank. This light was set up when it came with actually a clip, which I've popped off of there, as well as a lanyard. I'm not a fan of the lanyard on this particular light. It kind of hinders me from setting it up and using it as a torch, unless I goes through one of the lanyard sides, unless I put it off to the side. I normally am a fan of a lanyard. This particular light kind of makes me not want to put one on there, just for that simple feature. It does have the flat spots all around the edges so that you can set this light down and it's not going to roll away on you. It will settle up and won't roll all over the place if you do take that clip off. Another thing it comes with, most Fenix lights come with this nice little holster. Take my stream light out of the way. Come with this nice little holster, nylon, nothing super fancy, but definitely passes the mustard. Nice nylon hook on there, or hook on there for hooking it to a carabiner vest. Got a belt loop, nice heavy duty nylon velcro. Fits in the holster very well, although if you've seen my other video, the Fenix headband, you know that I don't run it that way hardly at all. I actually use this as a headband light, and I use this when I go hiking, use this out in the mountains, use this when we go hunting. It's just what I deem this light is a purpose, and this is a perfect light for me when it comes to using this headband, this system. I'm not hiking heavy duty, but this still gives me the option to have a heavy duty light on me with a lot of throw, a lot of lumens. As you can see, the cone is not an orange peel cone. It is a smooth reflective surface. Gives it maximum throw with minimum surface area. There's no artifacts in this light, no bluing. It's a nice, clean, crisp white LED. Super bright. And all in all, I just feel that the Fenix LD20, it's just flat out, it's a win. Fenix did a really good job on this light. I've been impressed with a lot of Fenix products that I've received, and this is definitely my favorite, hands down, for size, weight, just overall versatility. It could be used as an EDC light, as a hiking light, as a headlamp light. There's almost no role that this light cannot fulfill. And right around $60, it's extremely reasonable. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than a Surefire light, or a lot of these other companies that have just predominantly run the LED lights for the longest time. Also, this Fenix light comes with options. One of the things that you can get for it is the Fenix accessory kit. I chose to purchase it. I actually got this when I got my light, so I've had this just as long as I have the light, for probably the past couple of months. And you can see on the back here all of these nifty little tools. There's a filter adapter, a diffuser lens, a diffuser tip, and a traffic wand. I don't know if I'll ever use a traffic wand, but everything else is really cool. I tell you what, I decided to turn this on, set it up, and light up the entire campsite. And that's on just standard high. There is nothing too crazy about it, other than the fact that it works. Moving on up, got the red diffuser tip. Pretty cool, great for low light and nighttime style situations. You don't want to run around with it even on low. Low is still pretty darn bright. Then you get that. Next, you can move up to your diffuser tip. Great if you're in a small area. Like I said, another time when you'd be late at night, you want to diffuse the direct light. You're not trying to light up something a mile away, you're trying to light up your little area. But one thing that's cool about it, it's got a little, it flips up. When it flips up, you can go straight to your standard flashlight. Flip it back down, and there you go. And lastly, the traffic cone. All of these just fit right over the end here and are just really awesome. This would work in an emergency style situation. This is something I would love to have in my car, or if a natural disaster occurred, help wave in authorities, help them find you, because that really does stick out, especially in a nighttime environment, more than just a flashlight typically would. Really something that draws the eye. I've tested all of this gear out. I love it. Hands down, this is one of the best systems out there. The Fenix setup, I wouldn't trade it for pretty much anything. So I think for my money, I'd go out and buy this setup any day of the week. In fact, I'd go buy another one tomorrow. Alright, y'all have a good day.